The phone call that changed dinner forever. They say family dinners bring people together. But on this night, one phone call turned what should have been a warm gathering into the deadliest game of betrayal I've ever faced. I was fastening my necklace, preparing to head to my son's house for dinner, when the phone rang. It was my lawyer. His words cut deeper than any blade. Your daughter-in-law has been forging documents. She's trying to transfer your house into her name. For a moment I couldn't breathe. My knees trembled, my heart pounded, but I wasn't about to crumble. No, if my daughter-in-law wanted war, she was going to get it. I smiled in the mirror, straightened my dress, and drove to dinner as though nothing had happened. The moment I stepped inside, she greeted me with that sugary smile, the kind that hides venom. My son, oblivious, poured wine. She was glowing with arrogance, already believing she'd won. But I had come prepared. Halfway through dinner, I raised my glass and said sweetly, "I have a surprise for everyone tonight." The room fell silent as I pulled a neatly folded stack of papers from my handbag. Her face drained of color instantly. She recognized them. The forged documents. I slid them across the table. "Imagine my shock when I discovered these," I said, my voice calm but sharp enough to slice glass. My son's fork clattered against his plate, his eyes darting between us. Before she could stammer a word, I gestured toward the door. It swung open, and in walked two men in suits. Not just lawyers, investigators. They had been waiting for this moment, armed with proof of her fraud, her secret accounts, and her plan to bleed my family dry. She tried to scream, to deny, but the evidence spoke louder than her lies. And then came the twist, one she never saw coming. What she didn't know was that months ago, I'd grown suspicious. So every document she signed, every digital transfer she made, was already being tracked by me. She wasn't just stealing, she was walking straight into a trap I had set with my lawyer. She didn't just lose the house she tried to steal, she lost her marriage, her freedom, and the false mask she wore for years. As she was escorted out in handcuffs, I looked at my son. His eyes brimmed with betrayal, not at me, but at the woman he thought he loved. And in that moment, I knew I hadn't lost a family. I had protected it. Sometimes revenge isn't about shouting or screaming or fighting back in rage. It's about patience. It's about letting the snake believe she's coiled around her prey only to realize too late she's been choking herself all along. If this story gripped you, just wait for what's coming next. Subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, because betrayal, revenge, and unexpected justice, this is only the beginning.